All right.
Good
Hey,
afternoon, Bobcats.
all right, Bobcats. It is commencement time yet again. How exciting.
So exciting.
Hey, I'm Chief Matt. I am your police chief and assistant vice president for public safety here at Texas State University. And with me is,
Hi, everyone. I'm Kat. I'm the alternative program specialist, public information officer. I'm the one that gets to plan all the fun stuff that your Bobcats get to do with us.
yeah, amen to that. And there is a lot of good stuff. Well, we are, man, congratulations to the class of 2026. I bet for most Bobcats and our families graduating, our Bobcats graduating on Saturday. This day, I bet it feels like a blur. I know it always does. So we are here today because we wanted to just share some tips and some information on attending commencement on Saturday so that you have the best experience you possibly can and that it is seamless and memorable for you and your student. Kat, I know you have some graphics we can share.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm pulling them up right now, but I have the parking map. So let me pull that up.
So I will say this for those attending commencement, and the first thing is the most important thing is pack your patience, and I would be early. Now we do have 3 commencements on Saturday. So for those of you attending the first commencement, you're not following another commencement. So typically traffic's going to be a little easier, especially I don't want to jinx it, but it's going to be a little easier in the morning, especially it's a Saturday. But as we move throughout the day, just be prepared for traffic. We have a wealth of staff out there, and we're doing our very best to get you in, get you seated as quickly as possible. Thanks, Kat. If you wanna, do you want to share a little bit about the traffic flow and the parking?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is going to be the parking map for Texas State Commencement. So you will, sorry, my screen's a little. So it's going to be here at the University Event Center. If y'all are able to see that right by the blue dot, there will be a bus stop right here at this blue dot that will pick up at Lot A, which is our P10 West lot, and our P10 East lot or Lot B. So you can park at one of these. The Texas State shuttle bus will pick you up, drive you around, and drop you off right at the University Event Center. Or you can park directly in Lot D, which is our P9 lot, and you can just walk right across Charles Austin right here, which will be completely blocked off, so you'll be able to walk across the road and then enter here through our main entrance. The main entrance is going to be the entrance that you're going to want. We will have bag checkers there who will go through the bags. They'll make sure everything in there is what is allowed to be in there. And we'll have a graphic here pretty soon, here in a couple of minutes, that will talk about what exactly you can and can't have during commencement, during any of our events. After commencement is over, typically our Bobcats will then walk over here to Sewell Park, and this is our notorious river jump. So this is the bridge right here, and then we typically see Bobcats right in this area here for graduation. So this parking map is available online, and I will add it, the link in the comments right now.
Perfect. So for our Bobcats who are going to choose to go to the river, always be exceptionally and extremely cautious about jumping in. Make sure that's something that you are comfortable doing. That the water it's running. I mean, it's probably moving a little bit faster than normal due to the rain. So I know it's settled down quite a bit, but you want to be very cautious if you choose to do so.
And then up next, Chief, I'm going to show the map of the inside so everyone can see like where the stage are, how their candidates are going to be,
Perfect.
bathrooms, restrooms, that sort of stuff. So if everyone can see this, so this is, like I said, here is going to be that main entrance as if you were to come in off of Charles Austin. You would enter this way. There's going to be an elevator here for anyone that is any of our here for ADA is needing access to the ground floor. So you'll walk in and you'll immediately take a left for the elevator floor to go down. We do have restrooms stationed throughout. We'll have a stroller area. There will also be medics and EMS staged. There's bathrooms routinely throughout the area. And once your Bobcat comes in, they'll go in through the entrance, and then they will head over to Gym 102 and Gym 101, which is where they will do their check-in. They're not allowed to have any family back here. This is just for the candidates. So as soon as you hit that entrance door, that's where families and graduates are going to split up. The stage is going to be set up so we'll have doctoral students first, master students first, and then our bachelor students next. They'll walk out, they'll walk across the stage, they'll get their photos taken with the president, and then they'll get some more additional photos. So I always like to tell everybody, if you want photos of your Bobcat walking across the stage with them facing you, you're going to want to hit in this side area here. So anywhere between sections 113 and really 116. If you're wanting more of them walking up to the stage to where they can see you more, you're going to want to do that 105 to 109.
Yeah, that's good advice, Kat. And for all our Bobcat families, Kat is a double alum. So
double alum.
You know the drill when it comes to commencements.
I do, absolutely. I love to say, I bleed maroon and gold. I love to see our graduates. Brings me such honor to remember I used to be them, and I feel the spirit of Texas State whenever we have graduation.
Now, Kat, there's some prep that needs to happen for Saturday as well. Like our staff are prepping. It is going to be HOT.
Hot. Absolutely.
Hot. So let me share some advice. It's going to be hot. Hydrate big time. Be prepared to walk from the parking lot to either the shuttle, and the shuttles are wonderful. They're air conditioned. So don't be shy about taking the shuttle and using a remote lot. That's not a bad idea. It's probably the best idea. But if you do that, just please make sure you come early so that you have time to get over to the shuttle stop, which should be fairly simple. And then you get to ride the nice air-conditioned shuttle. It'll bring you over to right at the commencement, right at the UEC. We have a specialized bus lane just for our shuttles. Steve Herrera and the team over at Facilities and TransDev do a phenomenal job on transportation. That would be my advice, but hydrating. If you're walking in from a lot or from any area, and we do have ADA parking that is close in, know though that there's only so many spaces. So just be mindful of that. If it's your, just take your pick, right? I know this is the one event that's important to us all as a family, but know to share with extended family members that it is televised live on YouTube. It's a great, it has great. You want a great seat, recliner and YouTube. But I want to caution you, it is going to be hot. And I know it doesn't seem like much making it from the parking lot into the UAC, but if you're older or have any mobility challenges, just be mindful that you still want to hydrate. Would you not agree, Kat? Because we do see folks that can have a hard time just, walking in general.
Absolutely. And especially when participants aren't really prepared for what they can and can't bring. So then they're going to bring in all of their bags. And then next thing you know, they're having to walk back out to the car to leave a bag out in the car and then come back. So then that can definitely be rough. So we have this, our clear bag policy. So just like any of our other sporting events, we do adhere to a clear bag policy. It's 1 bag per person. We don't allow diaper bags, camera bags, that sort of stuff. Medical bags are allowed as long as it is needed. So for oxygen, that sort of stuff, they will be gone through just, to make sure that everything in there is okay. We don't allow any sort of like banners, signs, flags, balloons, that sort of stuff. We also want to make sure, that every family is able to see and hear their graduate, as well as it being a safety thing. So just, be aware of what you're bringing in. And then, of course, we do not allow weapons inside of any of our Texas State events.
Yeah, and and for this one, just to give you my own personal experience, the easiest rule of thumb is I bring nothing. And I know that's easy for me to say, but my wallet's in my pocket, I'm good to go. and my camera, which now is our phones, right? I mean, but some of us still have cameras, no problem. I strap it around my neck, so I've got my camera good to go. And in my case now, would be my phone. So those are just be mindful of that. If you're bringing items and you thought, oh shoot, I forgot about this, lock it in your trunk. Do not leave it on your seat while we have staff out there, and we're going to do our very best out in the lots to warn you. If we see you walking in with a prohibited item, we do not want you to get all the way there. It breaks our heart to see that happen, I promise. But again, the clear bag policy and the prohibited item policy really is about your safety, our safety as a Bobcat family. So thanks for sharing that, Kat.
Of course. And I will say one thing that I always see on social media is my Bobcat's planning to do the river jump. What do I do for towels or for clothes? We do not allow people to come back inside of the University Event Center once they've exited. So you don't really necessarily need to worry about bringing extra clothes to the commencement itself. If you want to bring a towel, ball it up, somebody carry it in. If it can fit in that clear bag, that's perfect. That's actually what my family did. And then once you get to the car to your next destination, then change into the clothes, but don't bring the extra clothes with you.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like I'm serious on this one. We're looking at a high heat index. You could probably stand outside for about 8 minutes and you're going to be dry. So again, I'm a creature of comfort. So I'm gonna bring in and do as little as possible. So I'm comfortably getting in, comfortably getting out. If we're going to do the river, like Kat said, do the river, try to bring a small towel if necessary, or have a younger member of the family be ready to I've seen folks who will send somebody back to the car to grab something. That works too. But yeah, be mindful of that. It's great. I'm glad you brought that up, Kat, because we do see that from time to time. Again, it's gonna be hot. So when I think about hydrating, it's not just from the parking lot to the event center. If you choose to go out to the river because your Bobcat's going to be out there, you're going to find yourself with a few thousand people standing mostly in the sun at that, depending on the time of day. It's going to be relatively, it gets crowded. It's fun. I'm not trying to discourage anybody. I mean, all this stuff is awesome, I promise. But I like the plan. So just know you're going to have a lot of people out there. Be prepared for the heat. If I say when you see shade, take the shade, and then especially outside after the event, take the shade, and then when it's time, if your Bobcat's gonna choose to do the river jump, then that's when you head down, and just be mindful of family members again who maybe not do well in the heat or have mobility challenges. That just be mindful of it, but don't let it dissuade you from doing anything. I mean, what an amazing day. I'm so excited for everybody.
It's so amazing.
Yes.
My biggest tip too, if you're going to do the river jump, take your jewelry off.
Oh, please. So many sad stories. Thank you, Kat. So many sad stories of jewelry getting lost. Or if you're, obviously costume jewelry is not a bad idea, inexpensive for the event. Or like you said, take it off and hand it to a family member to hold for you. Brilliant. Yeah, stuff does get lost quite a bit. And especially if it goes in the river, it's pretty tough.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna find it. Not too many success stories. All right, and then on your exit, just be mindful of traffic. Please, 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 do not cross major traffic lanes on foot because you're late. That is not in a crosswalk. It is. We see this from time to time. Folks running across the road, 4-lane roadways, just trying to get somewhere. Not worth it. Pretty please. I know that's. I get it, but I don't. So please go to use the crosswalks, the traffic signals. I've got officers at all the major intersections. They're going to get you across. But if you're running late, it's not a reason to do that. So highly recommend, please just be mindful of all the traffic patterns. Anything else about traffic I'm missing, Kat?
Not necessarily. I will say for those later, the 2 o'clock and the 6 o'clock, just be mindful that as y'all are approaching graduation and driving into graduation, you might also meet that exiting graduation, just because we open doors about an hour before the commencement, and some people can hang out for a while taking photos, doing the river jump. So just being mindful of, you might have a little bit more traffic of driving in just because people are leaving their ceremony.
Yeah, good point. All right, so that's day of. I think we've covered everything. We're gonna pack our patients. We start at 10. First commencement, is at 10. So again, for families coming in at 2, just be mindful you're going to have outgoing traffic, and for families coming in for the 6, you're also going to have outgoing traffic. For families at the 6 p.m., obviously by the time you hit the river, it might be only 100 or so, 100 degrees out. But don't be shy. It'll be a great day. So this is the schedule for the day. Again, we've got plenty of traffic officers out there helping you. We've got plenty of staff inside. EMS is there. We're fully prepared. It's gonna be a great day. I will say, for our families coming in the night before, especially coming in out of the area, I know everybody. I know police have been saying this for the last 100 years. Like, Chief, we already know this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Staying at a hotel, wonderful. Great places to eat. The night before, it's gonna be busy. So tomorrow night, restaurants are gonna be exceptionally full. So we're gonna move to food, my most important part. Friday night, restaurants gonna be busy. Saturday, gonna be obliterated. Reservations, and our local restaurants, our establishments on the square, on the I-35 corridor. They love all our Bobcats. They're ready for you. They know you're coming. But again, if you're at a hotel the night before here in town, glad you're here. Welcome to San Marcos. Just please don't leave anything expensive in your car. It's a great, safe city. But as in any city, we don't leave laptops, suitcases on the car seat. Again, for me, I lock everything in my trunk, or I'm taking it up to the room. That's always important to do. But it's hope you truly enjoy your time here for commencement, and for all of the family members joining us from out of the area. Welcome to San Marcos. Welcome to Texas State University. Texas State University is, without a doubt, the gem of Central Texas. Gorgeous campus. I hope you get some time. If you come in early tomorrow, come walk campus before it gets too hot. Evening walk. Oh, amazing on campus. I'll probably see you out there. My family and I are walking campus at night, almost most nights. So those are some of the tips Kat and I had for you today. We just wanted to provide some brief information. Kat, we can share the website.
Yes.
If you're unfamiliar, Kat will share the website, or you can simple Google search TXST Summer Commencement. It's going to take you to it. Don't forget, live on YouTube as well. The presentation is excellent. So if you got some family members that are kind of like, I'm not sure, it's going to be hot, I'm not sure if I feel up to going, boom, good to go on YouTube. And then obviously for our families that are out of state or even serving out of the country, YouTube presentation is wonderful. Each one is presented live, all three commencements. So with that, congratulations, class of 2026.
Yes.
We're very proud of you. Very excited for you and your families. Can't wait to see y'all. Kat and I will be there Saturday all day with you.
Yes.
And we're looking forward to commencements. Any questions, go to the website. If you have any challenge or need assistance on the day, you can always reach Texas State University Police Department. We are open 24/7. That's our non-emergency number, 512-245-2805. You can always email me, Chief Matt at txstate.edu. Easy, one word, Chief Matt, 2 T's. And same with Kat Hoyt. We met our emails. Simple. Please don't be shy to contact us. And we're looking forward to seeing you. And congratulations, Bobcat. Congratulations, Bobcat families. So everyone take care, stay safe. We'll see you on Saturday.